So he asks, what's the big deal? Why is all this fuss about moral realism, about objective morality, right? Moral realism says that there is real, true morality that exists, right? Why is this even an issue, he says? Why not simply accept the death of moral realism, that, there isn't any morality? He says, we'll look at this more later, but for now, let's just notice that were we to concede that morality is entirely subjective, that is, dependent on human values, right? We'd at the very least have to give up the extremely strong intuition that horrific acts like rape, torture, murder are wrong regardless of what we think, right? Even Peter Singer, who is, a Princeton ethicist, he says this: without the notion of an independent morality, moral reality to back them up, however, claims made on behalf of these moral rules or principles can be no more than expressions of personal preferences, which, from the collective point of view, should receive no more weight than other preferences.
I declare that the only ice cream to be made is chocolate ice cream.
Yeah. Vanilla is the best ice cream.
Yes.
Right. Why? Because that's what I prefer.
Right.
Murder is the preferable way to get your point across, because that's what I prefer.
As long as it's not me.
Yeah.
Yes. So we see the problem with that.
Yeah. So and so, what happens to a person when they, when they take hold and try to live this thing out? And I think that's the other quote that he has there.
Yeah, right? This is a good one. So we'll read the quote and then we'll attribute it to the most proper of all authors. So this is the quote. Then I learned that all moral judgments are value judgments, that all value judgments are subjective, and that none can be proved to be either right or wrong. There is no reason to obey the law for anyone, like myself, who had the boldness and the daring, the strength of character to throw off its shackles. I discovered that to be truly free, truly unfettered, I had to become truly uninhibited. Why is it more wrong to kill a human animal than any other animal, a pig or a sheep or steer? Why should I be willing to sacrifice my pleasure more for the one than for the other? Surely you would not, in this age of scientific enlightenment, declare that God or nature has marked some pleasures as moral or good and others as immoral or bad. In any case, let me assure you, and my dear young lady, that there is absolutely no comparison between the pleasure I might take in eating ham as the pleasure I anticipate raping and murdering you. Strong words. Yeah. That is the honest conclusion to which my education has led me after the most conscientious examination of my spontaneous and unindependent self. And of course, that was Alexander the Great, or as we come to know him, Ted Bundy.
Yes. Yeah, that's a quote from Ted Bundy, right? Who says that, hey, this is the way he was taught. There is no morality, so it doesn't make any difference. It's whatever he prefers. Right.
In fact, society was inhibiting him to live his best life now, to not let him rape and kill people, or possibly eat people. I think he was talking about there too.